Hello, everyone. Welcome to Waterloo, where your Ames Cyclones are about to take on the Waterloo Blackhawks. I'll be your host, Joe, today, but Chris is back home, so instead, I have a treat for you. The Papa of OG, Mr. Mike Giles, is here.
Well, thank you there. I don't know about a treat, but we'll see if we can add a little entertainment and excitement to tonight's game. What's your thoughts on after last week's victory against the Oak Leafs? I mean, what's your thoughts about how the team is ready for this Waterloo game?
You know, I'm watching the warm-ups, and it seems like you're getting a little bit pep in their steps. They can take this Waterloo team. We faced them back in earlier in the season, early November. If you remember, that game got out of hand and all really in 3 minutes of the second period.
For sure.
It was a tight game. In fact, Ames had the 1-0 lead going into the second period. They scored on a power play, and then about 5 minutes to go in that second period, the floodgates opened.
Played their lights out. They passed well. They moved the puck. They were in the right position. Their shots on net were up. I mean, everything about last weekend was great. So let's hope that they can continue that momentum tonight. We are missing a player for sure. Kaysen is out, I believe. Do you know of any other JV player that's missing tonight?
I am not aware of any, nor any healthy scratches.
Okay.
But we're going to get started here with Tate, Caden, and Mike is going to be our top line today with Carson and Finn. They're going to be our blue liners start us off, and there we go as Waterloo takes that opening draw, and they slap it into our zone.
I see they got 33. Credidio is up there playing a little forward tonight. He's normally back on the blue line.
Yeah, and Caden's been playing back on the blue line as well, though, since the start of the year. So that's, this is one of those. We still have 9 games to go in the season as Caden gets it out of the zone over to Mikey, but they can't get it out. Finn slends it ahead so they can go and change. There's 9 games to go in the season, but the reality is our playoff chances are pretty nil. In fact, if Waterloo wins one more game and Ames loses one more game all season, then that will be it. We will be kicked out.
Well, I just think that even with that, so you mentioned that Caden Whiff, number 6, he's up at forward as well, too. He's been playing D recently as well, so I think you're seeing a little bit of lineup change out there from the coaching staff. Not sure why, though. I mean, last weekend they had some great things. I know Kaysen being out, I don't know that it would make that much of a difference, but I guess we'll find out.
Mikey and Caden now both out there over a minute.
Yep.
They didn't take that chance to change as the defenseman did. John Luke and Kyan both out. Kyan can't keep it in, so he goes back to the red line and picks it up. Sends it over to Weston, misses that pass. It's going to go for icing. But
yeah, I don't know if Weston was prepared for that. He should have been. I mean, he should have been paying attention to what Kyan was doing. And Kyan, I don't think it was out of his reach. It didn't even look like Weston even tried to reach out for it. So that's why we got that icing on that call. So I thought Kyan made a good decision on that. He was patient and put it up there. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
So this line's pretty typical. Bryson, Weston, Kyan, and John Luke still out there, by the way. As Waterloo gets it, it's in. Kean skates. He can't get it out. Finally gains possession. John Luke slaps it up, though. Waterloo right back in. John Luke from behind our net. Backhanded pass goes to nobody. It's going to go all the way the length of the ice.
Yep.
Goalie's going to have to touch it, though. And Waterloo now collects it. Kean, backhanded pass to nobody. Waterloo bounces it up. Kyan sends it all the way in. Wheels around.
I like what Kean did there, but he's got to look up and see if anybody's actually there, though, because that was just pretty much an automatic turnover.
Waterloo gets it down, puck on edge. Adrian sends it around where Max is there. Max pushes it up. McCant is 29 is a good foot taller than him. Hits Adrian's skates, bounces up, hits the glass. And Waterloo now sends it back down.
I don't know if you started off with saying Chase was in the goal tonight for us as well. So when you announced the starting lineup, I don't recall if you mentioned that Chase was in goal.
I did not. Thank you. That is number 30 back there. And Waterloo now from the circle puts it in front of the crease. Adrian slides it over, hits Henry's stick, but Waterloo's able to hold on to it. They put it back low. Adrian with a little hit there. Waterloo centers it right in front, point blank.
Yep.
And Chase covers it up.
So am I also seeing that Baxter's now running on this forward line as well? Because he's been playing D as well. So did they move him up to the forward line?
I don't think so. I think that was Brady and Adrian were meant to be the defensemen out there.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, yep. It's kind of weird that he skated off with that forward line, though.
I think there's just a full change there. See the line one's back out. Tate can't get it up, but there we go. Caden pushes a little hit, but Waterloo's able to gain possession. Chase taps it over. Finn over to Carson. Just a little too soft, though, now as Waterloo. Their pass doesn't connect. But a takeaway by 21 sends it back deep to their defenseman. 19. Quick shot, 11 with off the rebound. And
I'm certainly not here on a goalie perspective, but I don't know if Chase needs to be able to look up and realize that maybe letting it bounce off his pads right there when he had a white jersey kind of sitting on top of him. So he's got to kind of pay attention to that, or at least push it off towards the back versus just straight out.
Waterloo wins that one. Wheeled around, center pass, doesn't connect. Kean now. He skates it out. It's passed, defenseman falls down. Kean gets pushed off to the side. And the puck taken away, just a little too many dingles. And now Waterloo, shot over Chase. Goes all the way back, Harbaugh. Hit the shin guards of Weston, one gets that, ricochet. And now Kean tries sending it out. Defenseman keeps it in, hits some skates again. John Luke pushes it out as far as the red line, but Waterloo sends it back in right off their player for an offside.
I think if we went back a little bit there and start off on that initial break, I think Kean probably held on to the puck a little bit too long. He should have tried to pass it over to Weston. He was in a good spot, but he allowed the D to push him out, which allowed for the turnover.
Waterloo sends it in again. I'm not sure Ames has won a face-off draw yet this game. John Luke over to Kean.
Nice.
Weston with some speed. He's able to get into the zone. He slows down, waits for everyone else. Now sends it deep all the way over to Kean in the corner. Kean stays with it, falls down.
Or taken down.
Wants a penalty, no call though.
Depends on how you look at it, Joe.
Weston.
What perspective? Are you looking from a black jersey or a white jersey?
I usually give the zebra the benefit of the doubt. As he goes for a hit, hits that. Kyan's shot goes way high over the goal. Kean.
Send it back.
Has to retreat quite a bit. Off the glass, trying to get to Weston. Four, right into Chase though, and now loose
you
puck.
gotta clean it up.
No one has it. Weston.
Go with him, people.
He skates it out.
Out of way, Weston.
He
Good
backhands
job.
it in just enough. Max goes to put on a little bit pressure as the rest of the team changes.
Step in. Get out. I like what Max did there, though. I mean, putting that additional pressure on while we were getting the change. That was a good heads-up play by him.
Waterloo centering, can't connect. Henry now over to Gabe. Gabe on the right side.
That's interference.
Interference all day except for today with those zebras. And
the reason why that was interference because Gabe had pushed the puck out and that the defense should have allowed him to proceed forward. So if Gabe would have still been at the puck or near the puck, it wouldn't have been, but.
Leg save by Chase. Oh, two ricochets in a row. Puts the puck in the crease, but wide of the net.
Oh.
Brady, no trip.
Wouldn't have been surprised if we'd have got that call, though.
And number 11 continue, or 21 continues with it. That's Brock Hesse, who's been their pretty good goal scorer for them, by the way. Long shot from the blue line, quick save, and now Max has it. He needs a change. He's been out there a long time, and he does just dump it out.
Good job.
Waterloo, quick pass back to 21. Stick save by Chase there. Caden now.
Here we go.
He's got Tate right next to him. Carries over the blue line. Mikey over the side of the net, but taken away by a poke check. Waterloo gets past Carson barely. He's able to get around it, but they send it right back in deep, where Finn collects it behind our net. Sends it up to Mikey. Mikey gets the puck taken away from him through his skates. Can't tell if Mikey's strap is way long or if it came off. He gets his stick just taken away, and no call yet again by holding the stick. Finn, though, he's able to tap the puck up, out. Gets back on D, and now we're in that corner where their senior photos get in the way from us seeing what's happening. We get the puck out, they send it out. Goes over the net and
offside.
Still offsides. It's going to stop it with 6:22 to go. Scoreboard showing Waterloo with 9 shots compared to Ames with just the 1.
9 shots? Well, I guess so. I mean, we've seen, yeah, I guess that's correct. We've seen a lot of rebounds and stuff coming off of Chase's pads. Come on, go get it.
So Weston wins that draw, did what he wanted, but Waterloo gets possession, and they send it in, but icing's going to be called as he hit it from
their blue line. Right, yep. So I see we have online there Michelle Reese, big Cyclones. That must be number 6.
That's, a Caden Whip fan.
Caden Whip fan. Well, welcome
and a regular observer. So
thank you for joining the stream.
Offensive draw, Bryson. Gets it to Weston, quick shot over his shoulder. I thought he had that hole there.
He had it for just a moment, but that goalie was able to finish up at square and up point. Here he is, just yep.
Kayan hits the skates, and they can't get it out.
Right there. Yeah! That's a goal right there, baby. That's a great sequence of. It went from Weston over to Cayenne. Cayenne probably just a second too late in making his initial shot, got in the D's skates, bounced up. They were able to pick it up. Cayenne was able to put the puck back in front of the net again and got it off, and then Cian was there. Bumgard was there to be able to put it in the back of the net. So great sequence by, and this is what we're talking about carrying over from what they did from the Oakleys. They're able to move that puck through and through. Good solid shots on net, so well done by that by the Cyclones.
They stayed with it, which is not something we've seen all season.
100%.
They give up a shot, and then they see that, they made the save, and they start retreating right away to save some time. As Lowry now sends it back in.
He's got to be able to catch that on his backhand.
Good pressure by Ames while Waterloo had possession.
Yep.
And Adrian steals that.
Just shoot it, buddy. Shoot it. No
call.
No, nothing.
Yes, he's hurting.
Woo, boy.
And Ames is able to get it out.
I mean, Joe, even if that was unintentional, that was knee-on-knee contact there. So that's clearly a play. That's clearly a penalty.
Should have been. And in fact, the winter meetings for USA Hockey happened last week. They're going to make that a point of emphasis in the future year. As there's another second chance. Finally.
There we go. We got an arm up. Okay. All right.
Holding.
All right. I'm going to chalk it up to the senior banners that you were talking about that I didn't get to see that hand go up quite as fast.
He was slow on it.
So we got
2 minutes for holding.
Donna Pittman on there. That's Parker. One of Parker's fans out there. Unfortunately, Parker's not behind the net tonight, but he's certainly supporting Chase and the rest of his team. So appreciate you on the call, on the stream. First power play of the night.
We're going to see Cade and Tate and Mikey out there. We've seen this the last few games where coach has been, instead of trying to send out a power play unit, staying with the lines that they've been practicing with. Ooh. Carson, quick shot.
Nice.
And glove.
I like that because he was just simply able to pick the puck up and put it on net, though. So I like that sequence.
And Tate wins that
yep,
again.
Yep,
Mikey's shot right there. It hit Caden, I think, in the stick. Nope. Bouncing puck. Carson can't keep it in. He gets it, though, sends it all the way over, rink wide. Mikey collects it across the red line, rings it over the blue line. And they send it all the way out. In fact, Chase has to make sure he uses his stick, pushes it over for Carson. Carson thought he was giving it to Caden. Caden took his eyes off it, though, for a brief second. Finn looks for his options. Gets Tate. Tate all the way over to Caden. Caden can't get to the puck. Puck's down in their skates. Mikey grabs it. Poke out.
Go, Mikey, go. Go, Mikey.
Still going after it.
Nice.
Good hustle by Mikey.
Send it over. Yes.
Tying over to Carson. Carson down to Tate. Tate. Back to Carson. Carson looks for his options. Back to Tate in the corner. Tate leaves it, lets it go around.
Get it out to Cayenne. Well, not
Waterloo's able to get it out.
Not that far to Cayenne.
Coach wants a change of his forwards.
Seam.
Mikey can't get it in. Hits Weston in the stick. And Waterloo. 20 seconds to go on the power play.
Push it.
Other than the first shot by Carson after the first draw, Ames hasn't had another shot yet on.
Cayenne's got to be able to make a decision a little bit quicker there what he's going to do with the puck. Either keep up his momentum and going all the way in and pushing it all the way through, or just dump the puck.
Yeah, puck out right there, and he just kind of stopped it.
Yeah, just kind of stopped at the blue line a little bit, gave the D an opportunity to.
And that's going to do it for the power play. Ames with the one shot by Carson, and now icing.
Nope, they called it off.
Okay.
I don't know what they called it off for. That's interesting. Whoop, ref down. Sniper. Oh, yeah.
Keegan?
Yep. Oh!
Off shot. Good call. Going 5-0 leg save. Cayenne now.
Oh, my God. I just got corrected. That's Parker behind the net, not Chase.
So it is number 80.
It is. My eyes have told me that was a 3. But I should have recognized the height on that, though, too. So thank you there, though. Thank you for the correction. You know what?
I just trusted you.
I know, and I trusted myself.
Dangles quite a bit. And a little save there, but can't get the puck back there behind. They flick it out. Brady goes after it. Can't settle the puck down as it's on that edge. And Waterloo now gets it. Still no control. We just send it out.
Got it out, though, and that's what counts.
It was a wise move just so we can reset. Not the best there.
No. It worked out, but not. Nothing. Oh, my gosh, Joe.
Bryson's hurting there. You can feel that. You can see him check his teeth, I think, if they're all still intact. And now, puck up in the netting.
That's incredible that
Coach is going to, I think, call him over.
Even from a roughing perspective, to miss that call is just pretty
Linesman's talking to the ref, always wondering what are they saying. You know, did you miss it?
Right,
did you
like
see
you
it?
missed that. You know that, right?
Waterloo now flicks it down into the corner. Carson. There was a line change. Max, Gabe, and Henry are out there.
I always like to say, look up enough to make sure you're not going to zing it into your own player.
Puck down in that corner. Carson over to Max, right in his skates. Max sends it up as he was taking a hit. Gabe goes after.
Uh-oh. Get to him,
Finn.
Get to him, Finn. Get to him, Finn.
That pass just connected well, and Finn was behind him.
Yeah, Finn made a little step up where he probably should have kept the player behind him, where he tried to step up in front of him, and that bounce off gave the Waterloo player a little bit of that open space to get to it.
So with 22 seconds to go in this first period, Waterloo ties it up.
I think one of the things that we try to tell our D all the time is you got to keep that white jersey between you and that goal, our goaltender. So there we go, Kyan.
Kyan.
Yep, just shoot
it in. Dangles past one. Can't get past the second.
This is where we like to say to our skaters, dude, just shoot the puck. Said you know, dangle later. Just get up there and shoot the puck and then deal with it.
Caden sends it in, but that's going to do it. And so after one, Ames and Waterloo each tied. It's 1 goal apiece.
I think they had a pretty good first period, Joe. I mean, they seemed to move the puck really well. To your point, they never gave up when they were down in their zone. They always kept moving forward. That going back to that goal, I mean, that was just a good sequence of moving the puck, getting shots on net, being in the right place to get the right rebound, so forth and so on. That last goal was a little unfortunate. They had an outlet pass in which our D kind of stepped up probably where he shouldn't have, but you know, you give credit where credit's due. That Waterloo player was able to make it through on a one-on-one against Pittman and put it in the back of the net. So here we are, tied 1-1.
And Parker may have had that initial save too. I couldn't tell it was off a rebound, off the leg, or
I
not.
see what you're saying. Okay,
because he came across and
then you think he may have got his own rebound and put it back there.
Maybe, because he did skate it through and it was on his left side, so went through the crease and but.
Again, I like what I'm seeing so far, though, out of these Cyclones. I mean, they're playing really well. Good competitive hockey right now. They're, like I said, they're moving the puck really well. They're playing good. They're being selfless, I guess I should say. So I like what I'm seeing there, Joe.
So hopefully it continues on, as this is a pretty good goalie for Waterloo. He's their main goalie, and you can tell he's faced 387 shots for the season.
Well, he's only faced 6 according to the shot clock tonight, so he needs to see more from us, that's for sure.
So it looks like Mikey, Caden, and Tate's going to be our opening line this period, with John, Luke, and Kyan out there. Clock looks all ready, and ref calls them.
Not an initial win on the draw, but we ended up forcing it out and picking it up here in our zone and trying to make our way out. Uh-oh.
Puck just knuckling there, and Waterloo's able to backhand it back. Goes behind our net. 22 now. Third D hits the ref and then goes all the way back around. Hits Tate skates over to Caden. He lifts it up, tries getting it to Mikey. An odd pass there. They call Mikey offside, or Tate offsides. He tags up. And this puck is bouncing quite a lot. So now they send it in. Weird bounce, Parker.
Wow, I'm glad Parker was paying attention because that sure would have gone in. I think he got a paddle on it just at the last second.
Too. We saw, I think it was Sioux City who scored on something like that a few weeks ago. So now puck in that corner where we can't see much, and Adrian sends it back all the way around. Mikey collects it in the far corner. Takes a hit, stays going forward, but Waterloo finally pushes it out. Adrian. He runs after it, and now there's a little bit more physicality happening. Brady's pass hits some skates. And he's able to stay with it, send it back over.
Oh, yeah, out.
Right there, point blank.
Oh!
Waterloo's pass doesn't connect. He lost control. Tate stayed with it. And the puck was still bouncing. Finally, once it settled down.
Offside. Woo, what a golden
Keenan's
opportunity.
asking the lineman, why didn't you call that? And linesman can't make the call for grabbing sticks, so.
Great opportunity down there for Tate. Just missed it wide of the, just kind of went through the crease on the outside of the post where the goalie was not. So we got a little fortunate bounce there, just wasn't quite able to finish it out.
Waterloo carries it in. Goes wide, around the net. Good battle with Adrian and 33 at the crease there for a moment. Keep an eye on that is always able to keep it in. Keenan, though, is good slap and sends it back out. Adrian to Bryson, but Bryson can't hold on to it. Waterloo sends it back. Parker leaves it behind the net.
I hope the varsity's paying a little bit of attention to the way this puck's bouncing off the boards, because it's given some pretty solid and true bounces, like straight out and stuff like that. So
it's a bounce that Coach Flory would be very proud of from the old Joe Louis Arena style. Not sure if he's watching on his drive up here, but I'm sure he's chuckling if he is now. Used to put 2x4s down there. It was always the rumor.
Oh, lost the wheel.
And Ames is able to get it out.
Got to get to it.
Keane slaps it up as he also takes a big shoulder.
Out of way, Weston. Out of way, Weston. Come on. Come on, trip. Nothing. Holy.
Max steals it.
Holy
Can't get
cow.
anything on. Falls down.
Come on, Finn. Put him in the wall, buddy.
Pressure by Finn there.
Good job, Bob. Good job.
Launched. Keane's lucky he doesn't get a roughing there.
100%.
Yeah. This is where.
Kind of where the wheels started falling. Yep. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, yep. It was. As puck goes out of the zone there. And this is what Waterloo did last time. Play a physical game, get us off, and then we kind of just get into our heads. Is now Henry, Gabe, and Max out there with Finn and Carson. They send the puck all the way around. Parker sends it back over to Carson. Waterloo gets it. Gabe now tries sending it to Henry, but Waterloo got in the way. We get it out. Waterloo sends it right back in.
Boy, that was close to being a.
Max pass up to Gabe. Just out of his reach and from the red line. Ping pong, and now Finn wrapped around.
There we go. Just take your time. Take your time. There we go.
Not sure what happened there.
I think it just went off Max's stick and ended up going down. There we
That's
go,
one where Max, his youth still, he just needs to realize, we're getting possession, go and try and be a cherry picker. As Keane's dumping, hits the goalie in the glove, and Cayenne Decides to keep it himself as there's 5 Waterloo players surrounding him.
Yeah, that's tough. You got to kind of move that puck.
Quick shot. Parker saved it somewhat. Well, fully, but not sure how. Mikey can't get it out. It's still stuck in their skates. Finally pushed away. And John Luke over to Kyan. Gabe, who's still out there, he's got to get a change, and he does go to the bench. And offside.
Offside, yep, it is.
So 9:13 to go in this first period.
So I'd like to see a little bit more time in possession of the puck down in our offensive zone. So let's see if this line can get something happening down in there.
They send it all the way and icing. So it's going to become an offensive draw for us.
Yep. Wait, we'll win the draws any way we can get them right now, right?
Get it closer. Get it closer and just put the puck towards the net and see what happens.
Saying, get it back there to John Luke and let him just wind up.
Well, I got to win the draw to do that.
You do.
John Luke, though, is able to keep it in, sends it back up to Tate. Tate takes 2 hits, falls down. Bounces up over John Luke and does go far enough for icing.
Yeah. Whiff's got to come over a little bit quicker on that and give him some help. Since he's back there along with him, he's got to recognize that he's got 2 on him, and he's got to step in a lot sooner than that, because if not, they're going to take possession of the puck like they just did.
So coach keeping the same lines out there. And
right there.
Actually, he did change D. Adrian and Brady out there now.
Well,
Adrian
he won that puck
around.
back that time. In theory, he kind of won the possession of that puck, so he won that draw, even though Waterloo ended up coming up with possession of it. Put him in the wall.
Adrian's able to keep it, or steal it, sends it back down.
That away.
Caden, he puts on a hit.
There we go. Out top, out top, out top.
Caden's looking for his option, sends it to Mikey. Mikey puts it towards the net, goes behind all the way around. Brady, he slaps at it, and he's able to keep it in now. Second chance, but gives it up. Caden now, he's able to get the loose puck. Brings it into the corner.
There we go, out front, out front. Yep.
Stops behind. Can't get it up. Brady now keeps it in again, sends it back low.
So that's one of the situations where you're just seeing that, Credidio not being regular playing forward. He was probably too high up as those two were down a little bit lower and didn't give him that third option.
Good stick by Weston. He's got to dump it in, Waterloo. And Brady slaps it, stops it. Weston
see him out
over
there.
to...
See him out there. I still think that's a little bit of the rust from Mikey being out for 6+ weeks with his leg injury. So he's got to be able to control that puck a little bit better and see up ice. Okay.
Not sure. Hit from behind, no call, and leg saved by Parker. Brady wheels it all the way around. Kean, he's able to get up to the red line. Weston now tries dangling past one. Can't quite dangle, but he gets loose. And now their number 1 carries it in. Goes down, center pass, hits our stick. Now Weston.
Here we go.
He's got some ice to skate through. Goes in, fires a shot into the belly of 34, and
I like that. I'm okay with that shot. And the main reason why is because he had Kean on the outside that was coming in. He was being pushed out. And so that was his probably best angle shot. And he actually had if it would have been a little bit lower, he had a chance to go off the pads a little bit high, was able to be a little bit closer to the logo, but I like his shot.
Puck hits the back of the net. Gabe, Mikey, and Max, or Gabe Henry and Max lines out there now.
Guess they're calling it went up into the netting.
Puck goes all the way.
Icing. There, Carson.
So 6:20.
All right, so we got Deborah Van Meer on there. We got Adrian's grandma along with his sister from Faribault watching. So welcome. Thank y'all for joining the stream and putting something in the chat.
Finn sends it back down to Max. Max center. Oh, at Henry.
Yeah, right there.
Now,
Get him, Gabe. Gabe with a good back check there.
And then Carson angles him, and Max gets possession. Max over to Gabe or Henry. And he's able to back it out now.
Okay. Get a switch. Get a switch.
Gabe and Max go and change. Henry does the pressure, allowing for it.
Henry should go ahead and start. Yeah, make your way over there, Henry.
Caden's able to tap it out. And he stays with it. Tries dangling through one, can't. Tate and Henry's there. Henry needs to go to the bench so he can get off, and he does now.
Yep, he should have recognized that several strides back.
Tate over to Caden. Caden now.
Just shoot it. Shoot it.
Goes towards the net.
Oh, boy.
He had his head down looking at the puck, holding on to it.
You see he had a clear lane. I mean, from our angle, he had a clear lane into the goalie. There was nobody in front of him. He's got to be able to take that shot right then and there instead of trying to do all that dangling of the puck. He had a great lane there. But to your point, his head was down. He's not recognizing what's not in front of him.
That's why they teach them starting as young as possible. Skate with your head up.
Skate with your head up. See what's in front of you. What's around you.
Not sure why that was at the neutral zone as Kean scored the first goal. Tried setting a shot over and centering pass.
See it. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Stick got in the way, thankfully. And now Kyan.
Offsides. Woo! I thought
Barely
Weston
in.
I thought Weston kept on going when Kyan lost control of it. Oh, nobody back there, Weston. Zing it.
Zing it. Over to Kyan. Kyan sends it low. Something he's been working on.
Yeah, good shot selection.
At least we've seen it. Yep.
Yep. Good smart selection down low from him from the blue line.
As Waterloo's shot hits Parker in the glove, he can't hold on to it.
Do you think he did that on purpose?
Nope.
God, I hope not. Oh, you can't, dude.
Bryson went to hold on to it, and Kean was skating
cannot
forward.
Dangle the puck at the blue line, Joe.
No, sir. Someone will be offsides.
Somebody's going to be offsides every time. They have their momentum going. They cannot stop on a dime because you choose to dangle the puck.
Okay, pushes it forward. Max can't move ahead, though, to go after it. So he was tied up with their winger, and now Waterloo gets it in. Brady.
Needs some help down there.
He sends it out. Rink wide. Weston in front, or Waterloo in front of their own bench, sends it in. Adrian settles the puck. Bounces it up to Max. Max. He carries it all the way in.
Good
sends
pass.
it to Gabe.
Away.
Went 5-hole, straight up, now in the far corner. Brady back to Henry, all the way around. Puck knuckling on its edge and
Neckling?
Knuckling.
Did you just say neckling?
Knuckling. His game now, he sends it indeed. First time I ever had an Alabaman tell me how to talk.
Only gets better, brother. Only gets better.
Speaking of that, how's your family? Did they get snow?
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Didn't hear from
I
them?
don't know. I don't know if they got it that far south in Mississippi, so.
Oh, okay.
Not
Oh,
sure.
Mississippi.
Well, yeah, I've got family in Alabama that did get it, though.
Okay.
But my direct family, my dad and my sister, I'm not quite sure that they got it that far south.
I have friends in New Orleans. They had a full, 6-foot snowman. I said,
That's funny.
our snow hasn't even been that good to build
No.
that. So that was funny. There's a.
Wait, we got to.
Mikey's being told to
There
fix
we
his
go.
strap.
I think you pointed it out about the first 2 minutes into the game. If only those refs would listen to us, Joe.
Holy cow. We're being told by Coach Flory
I know. I got
that
the peanut gallery back here telling me. My meteorologist back here is telling me that my family did get snow.
So that's good. He heard that now that he's joined us. He didn't hear his reference earlier, though.
Well, you kept making his best reference, which was the best passes to nobody. That's what the most
swing and a miss by number 15 there, and Ames is able to get control of the puck. Mikey sends it out over to Caden. Caden puts it towards the net through the crease, goes wide. Finn now back down. So we're all joking around here, having a good time. There was some action happening on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, but that was a good choice by Caden, right? He made that shot. It went a little wide, but still, nonetheless, he got the puck up towards the net, and that's what you got to do.
And if his left winger was going there, angling towards the net like typical, would have had it as a pass.
Yeah,
Caden's going for interference.
Yeah. Either that or an elbow to the head. I mean, he may get – I wouldn't be surprised. He's – excuse me. There's a good chance Caden's going to get a – yeah, he got an elbow.
So, $1:29 to go. Ames goes to the box for the first time. And this is one thing that Waterloo did take advantage of. Ames back in November, they had 2 power play goals against us.
He's lucky that he didn't get a. He's lucky he didn't get a shot to the head penalty. So there was no doubt it was an elbow.
So John Luke, Kyan, Kean, and Weston going to be our penalty killers. Start us off.
Out of the way, Weston. Go, Weston. Come on, baby.
He's able to slap it forward. Kyan sends it back down. Weston and Kean come back over. Weston goes low. Kean comes back to the neutral zone. Defensemen go to their blue line. No, Waterloo brings it in.
There we go.
Good hit by Kean.
Same thing. Put him in the wall.
And John Luke's able to steal that, and he sends it, just taps it nice and slow, wasting a lot of time.
Well, we can hold on to this.
Right in front of our bench. They don't connect well. And Green sends it behind our net. Number 11. Over their D-man from the point. Long shot. Quick.
Oh,
nice blocker
job
save by Parker.
By Pittman. What a save. Good job, Parker.
Kyan sends it up to Kean. Kean from the red line. He's got 6 seconds. Goes wide. Pushed wide. Centers it. And goes all the way down. That's going to do it.
Holy cow, that was so close.
That was a nice setup.
So close. Well,
it was.
I got to admit, that was a pretty good first 2 periods. We're going into the third period. We'll be tied 1-1. We'll come out with 31 seconds. We'll be on the penalty kill. But otherwise, thoughts, Joe, on that second period?
Much better. And as we've said many times, second period sometimes has been this team's downfall. It definitely wasn't this go-around. Nope. A few little mental lapses, but not too many, and it didn't hurt us in the long run. So
I would agree.
So we're going to come back and they're going to Zamboni the ice. They only have 10 minutes on the clock, so we'll see how long this intermission is going to last. Don't go far, but we'll be back for the third period. Should be a fun one as Ames and Waterloo's tied 1-1 going into it. See you then. everyone. All right. Welcome back, everyone. I have a treat for you for this third period.
Where?
Coach Giles has left us.
Oh, that's a treat.
And the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Flory's with us now.
And the treat is that Mike left.
You know him better than I can't get away with saying that. So there you go.
Quite the sequence there to end the second period. That was exciting. Great save by Parker. You said you got it on the blocker, right? And then we had an opportunity at the other end. Is it Kean and
Weston, I think.
Weston walking in the middle, yep.
So we're going to start off actually with them yet again, as they're going to be 31 seconds to go on this penalty kill. Waterloo gets it. As we were talking kind of during intermission, this fresh, beautiful ice.
Yes.
Does not always bode well for a team short-staffed to start a period. And 10 seconds to go. Kyan sends it around. And he's able to steal that pass from Waterloo, and that's going to do it for the penalty. As he sends it in, actually goes on net. Ames is back to full strength as Bryson now joins the fray. So, Weston pass. Bryson bounce. Bryson gets hit.
Kind of ping pong so far this period, eh? Back and forth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good save.
Good save by Parker as the Waterloo 4 gets past Bristow, stayed with it, and was able to put a shot on.
I didn't see the first period, but it looks like Parker's having a great game tonight.
He is.
Is he being tested? It looks like what I saw shots earlier. Where are they? 18 shots?
18 shots. Waterloo is slowed down that second period. They had quite a few more. He's now
a few more shots, or in the second?
No, that first period was. Kyan and Weston have both been out there this whole time. They've got to be getting tired.
Kind of showed there, I think, a little bit. Kyan did not want that puck. Yeah, what are you now? 2 minutes into the second? Yeah. 2-minute shift at least?
2-minute shift, and the first 30 seconds were without someone, so. Waterloo taking advantage of that, getting out. Stripped, second chance.
Get it out in the middle.
No, still can't get rid of it.
Cover.
And
there we go. All right, that'll take
John Luke sends it all the way down. It's going to stop the clock. 12:39 to go. But a much-needed change as Adrian, Brady come out.
Is that the normal JV bench, Joe, over there? Or got
Tate, Caden, and Mikey. Yeah.
Coach-wise. Coach from Josh running the bench there.
Yeah.
They normally just have two coaches and Tyler? Okay. I wasn't sure how many they normally had out there.
Yeah, usually that's what it looks like. Coach Josh doing his tough man sleeveless look going.
Yeah, that's right. It's not cold.
Brady misses on that clearing attempt, and Waterloo makes him pay of both with a hit and trying to get the puck. Tate got it, sends it back, offsides.
Okay.
So
that was off. Okay, so it hit the player.
I think it hit the player at the blue line.
Okay.
I think that's what he's calling.
Close enough. I said, let that go. Let him play. They got that big spectacular scoreboard up there, Joe, and it's off.
Yeah, I've seen it on during, I swear, during
Blackhawk games?
No. Bantam or Pee Wee time.
Oh, really?
Here,
okay.
and
so youth games you've seen it on?
I think.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Is it a nice one, or is it just kind of? I know Lincoln has one, not bashing on anybody, but when they have that on, it's like the Blue Menace.
I don't. It's an old school jumbotron, I think. That's just kind of what it reminds you of.
Running DOS.
Sure.
Ooh, good centering pass.
Second chance save. Oh, hit Brady's stick, and luckily he didn't connect on that.
Got through Parker.
Yeah.
Went wide, yep.
And went through Brady's skates, and hadn't, would have gone into the back of the net.
Yep. I don't think Parker saw that. A little jostling down here between one and Mikey Credidio. Little stick work.
Back in that corner. Puck goes all the way around across the rink. We were talking about the rink as Brady misses again. Puck on edge. And Parker covers it up. No, he doesn't. They called it. They say it's in.
Waterloo thought it was in, so must have snuck in. We're not going to have a good angle of that. Coach Jared will, but we won't.
We'll have to see what happens to that later this week on the replays. But
yep. We're not going to see anything on ours, just that it's Waterloo celebrating and the ref saying in the net. Bummer.
So Waterloo takes this 2-1 lead. John Luke dumps it in.
Oh,
Max gets chased.
Good job.
Takes a hit. Puck gets past everyone. Carson goes back into the zone and get it.
Oh, Max is there.
Max is right. Oh, he just missed it.
And puts his head to the sky as it goes under his blade. Gonna need a new stick, Dad. That's why.
Yeah.
Wasn't the wizard. It was the wand for sure on that one. Uh-oh. Get back, boys. Get back.
Carson. Good stick by Carson. Stops it at least.
Good job. Back check, Max. Good job.
Henry back to Gabe.
Didn't want it.
And they get it. Waterloo sends it back down.
That's a hard cycle. Geez, I thought he was going to hit his forward down low.
Puck gets past everyone in Ames, and Carson's able to push it towards the boards, but they get it right back down. Waterloo's doing an offensive zone change from the far end and
hit the ref. Linesman.
Ames gets it out. Henry sends it.
Oh, waved it off.
Ricochets. Goalie plays it anyways, and all of Ames changes.
Good stretch.
But all the way down, stretch pass.
Don't normally
Ryan
see
gets the loose puck. And can't get it out. Now the second chance, he decides to skate it out. Can't connect with Kean now. Waterloo sends it up, or sends it in, hits our stick, goes way up above, all the way down below the goal line. Adrian got to play it. Adrian puts on another hit. Weston.
Somebody go get it. There we go. Turn and go.
Kean tried getting over to Weston, but a Waterloo stick got in the way. Kyan now off the glass on the boards.
Waved it off.
No ice, and goes all the way down. Keane's going to get there first.
Nice. Got him.
Over to Bryson, over to Weston. Right there. Poke check by the goalie.
No, that's not the right pass there.
Adrian tried connecting to Kyan, and Ford stole that, intercepted. Now Kean tried getting to Bryson.
Go.
Both teams making some poor passing, and no one's able to maintain a possession. As Adrian now up to Bryson. Waterloo sends it back. Adrian to himself. He sends it in deep. He gives chase.
8 minutes for Ames to get one on the board here.
John Luke goes after it. To Caden.
Got him. You got to move it. There you go.
To Mikey now. Mikey, he's trying pushing it towards the net. Caden goes after it. As a ricochet and rebound all over. Brady sends it all the way back down around their net. Mikey can't get a hold of it. Waterloo gets it. They get into the neutral zone.
Fair catch called by Parker.
So halfway through this third period, Ames still down 1.
And I don't mind the DDD pass down here, but if you take a look, it's been pretty clear he had a forward standing there. We're just about in between there. So love the idea, but take a look and see if that forward's there. Oh, man, as a forward myself, I love that breakaway. That's my favorite. Just intercept it in the middle and you're gone. Nobody's catching you.
How'd you do yesterday?
Had a pretty good game. 2 goals. Had the goalie curse me out, which was fun. That means I'm always doing the right job. He knows me, though. He's a good friend. So.
I was going to say, you owe him a beer afterwards.
I had a great-looking shot, pass from the back up into the slot, and got all of it. He saved it, and he pretty much told me not today, but in different words. It's all good-natured fun. Go get some exercise, go to work the next day. That's all we're out there for.
That is one thing you see more in hockey than any other sport, I would say, is it carries long into adulthood.
Yeah.
You don't see too many high school football or baseball players
doing that. Yeah.
Doing that on a Friday night. Baseball, sometimes they go play softball, I guess. But
right, you see that. That's true. I played volleyball forever till the doctor said no. Knees can't take it anymore. He was right.
See, I would have loved it, but I was always too short. There's a shot saved by Graveman, their goalie.
Could have been a good setter, Joe.
I never had the height, and we didn't have boys volleyball actually at my school. Right. Other schools did, but mine did not. As Waterloo gets it out, sends it all the way down. No icing, not sure why.
Didn't see that, actually. I didn't.
And
that shouldn't be either, yep.
Nope, hits Mikey in the stick. 5.5 minutes to go. Caden puts on a big hit after that, finishing it.
See what's going to happen behind here. I'm waiting for
Ref kept watching for a while.
There was words exchanged for sure. I was waiting for a cross check from 36 to his back, but didn't.
Gabe can't handle that pass. Max joins the ice.
Good tie up. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Good movement quickly by
I don't know why that iced that one.
Max and Caden to recognize Caden had to get off right away. Max kind of held off to avoid that too many men.
Max jumped off there?
No, Caden did.
Oh, Caden
Max jumped on.
Oh, gotcha.
But puck was right there, and
yeah, along the boards.
Yeah,
it's always a problem. That's going to be a shot. Good block.
Good block there by Gabe and his knees. To Henry. Soft pass. They top it in. Seeing a little bit more conservative approach by Waterloo. They're not as aggressive right now.
Don't need to be necessarily, though, do they?
Nope. 5 minutes to go.
So I don't. What's the? Oh, geez.
Dangerous pass, second chance, and backhand. Puck was down in Adrian's skates, and
yeah, bad
couldn't
clear.
get it in.
They get it down low. Comes back out top. There's the block. Yeah, tried to never up the middle of the ice. I should have went to the boards, but well, bummer. Got to have a big push here. So when do they normally pull the goalie, JV?
Well, with the 2-goal, see kind of what happens once we hit that 2-minute mark.
2 minutes, okay. Coach Matt's not looking at 3 minutes with the 2-goal?
No, I don't think so.
The Patrick Waugh approach?
Well, he would have pulled him now.
Yeah, well, 2 minutes ago, right? All right, got some little more energy here. Ames knows they have to get going. Oh, that'd have been awesome. Still have it, go.
There, Bristow shot into 36. Second chance now into 4. Still goes towards the net.
Oh, man, that was
goes
just wide. Weston had that one.
Kean tied up. Kean pushed a little, looks at the ref, not
control,
sure
control,
why, and
turn.
Weston.
Interference, yep.
He continues to look. He needs to just recognize, just play the game. You're not going to get the calls right now.
You never get that. How often do you see it changed anyway, right? If you want to talk to him after, okay, but during the play hockey. Go, 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 go. Guys, got to get there.
In there.
I think they're tired there, long shift. Came out with a lot of energy to start, kind of slowing down now.
Carson comes off, Finn comes on.
Don't freeze it, don't freeze it. Go,
no,
go, stretch it, stretch it. There it is.
To Bryson, Bryson can't handle it.
Hess is in.
Brady gets past. Now he tries clearing it. Second chance from Waterloo, sends it low. Send it back high up to their D. He sends it back around. Fine keeping it low. Just wasting the time back in the corner. They're playing keep away now. Sends it right in front of the net.
Oh, did get enough blade on that, just went wide.
Just wide open net too. Teen again sends it back low. Bounce pass, slows down, 33 right in front.
Oh,
Parker was slow there, yeah.
Luckily the sniper got 21, otherwise he had an open net.
And Ames gets it out, 2:20 to go.
Oh,
Sauces it out, right back, no one home, and 19 skates it in. Dumps it.
Ooh.
Parker's got to touch it inside of his net, puts it over to the far corner.
2 minutes.
Ames needs to get anything needs to happen.
Face off, down in their zone would be perfect. The puck hasn't been out of our zone though in a while. Oh, Parker's looking to. They wanted him to freeze it,
but Parker.
I don't know why they felt the need to get a whistle on our end, but maybe they're just looking for a whistle.
Maybe they're just tired, so they can change. That's the only thing I can think of. Let coach call a timeout and let everyone
that could be.
But
Parker wasn't on the same page.
Go.
Okay, here we go.
Gets out.
Gotta break, gotta go. Skate,
Bryson.
skate, pass. Yes.
Over to Keehan's. Turns around.
Wide.
Well wide.
Parker, no
Parker's
indication.
Still in crease.
Matt's not even looking at him, Coach Paulson, right now. Parker's looking
Sends
at
it in.
the clock.
Tate.
Bring him, Matt.
Yeah! Ames scores.
There we go. Way to work it in from the corner, and I believe almost 5-hole under the goalie for sure. Picked it up here, got the turnover, walks it out. Yeah, boom. Nice, all right.
See here, coach calls his timeout. Yep, he does, and calls everyone over to the bench. Gonna draw something up here. Tell Parker, imagine once across the blue line, we continue possession, get over here as fast as possible.
Don't know if it was intentional, but love the strategy. Let them all get set up at center ice and then call your timeout. Get a couple more seconds. Nice play there. Let's go back to that replay. I can remember my buttons. And watch him come out of the corner here. So good, got the turnover there. Excellent. Walked it out. Defense goes to the middle guy, which is already covered, and we ended up putting it in. Who was that?
They said 88, so Tate's getting the credit for the goal.
I think it
looks like 6 was in the middle.
Yeah, it looked like to me it hit the inside of the goalie's pad and snuck 5-hole, but don't care how it got in, just that it got in.
It's in the back of the net. Yeah. That's all that matters.
Goalie went for the poke check. That was his first mistake. But, yeah, nice job, Ames, putting it in the back of the net there. Let's go get one more. Send this thing to – they go right to shootout, right?
I believe so. I believe that's what we saw. We've only had the one time against Mason City.
Okay.
So they're going to stay with that line. Caden, Tate, Mikey, John Luke Kyan out there, and you do see Parker get the hash marks.
Get possession, go get that. Yeah, they're just going to try and throw it deep. Oh, bummer.
Waterloo gets possession.
Kyan's got to do something with it here.
Kyan holds on to it.
40 seconds.
Sauces it up, but Waterloo gets control. John Luke
Okay, here we go. Bring him. Here comes Parker.
And he dumps. Parker does go to the bench. Weston's going to be the extra attacker.
Oh, it's right there. John Luke fires.
Mikey fires it.
Oh, it's Mikey. Yeah.
Stick save.
Bummer.
Over
Set
there.
it up.
John Luke can't hold on to it. Puck's on the edge. 15 seconds to go. Kyan.
Gotta go quick.
Move quicker. Bounces it to Tate. Can't hold on to it. Puck's still there. Goalie's going to cover it.
We'll take that.
So Ames is going to get a chance here with 8 seconds to go.
Not sure why you don't push that to the back of the net there as the goalie behind the net. Let that clock run.
Let her run, or at least hover over it.
Right.
Your glove for a few more seconds.
Didn't seem to be much pressure from Ames, so yeah, he had some time. Weston with the face-off.
Mikey to his right, Tate to his left.
4.
And Weston.
Got a fire.
Dangles more
too much
and
dangling.
that's going to
Too much dancing, not enough passing.
So, with that, Ames loses 3-2. And unfortunately, Waterloo just completely knocked Ames out of the playoffs. So, their chance to play in March is now over, but we're going to still play out the season, have some fun. We do get to play Mason City next Friday in Ames. And then again with the Oak Leafs on Saturday, 7:15 puck drops for both teams.
So
for both games.
I wasn't aware of that elimination, so explain that.
Most points that Ames now can get is 27, and Waterloo now will have 30.
Okay. How many teams are going this year
6.
from JV6? It was 4 last year, is that right? Or is it still 6 both?
6 both, and Waterloo's in 6th place.
Okay.
So
bummer.
Ames can't catch up anymore, and
still a lot to play for, though. I think they've had a great season. And calling the JV games last year, I mean, this is much better for you, I have to call it, and much better for the team.
Better hockey.
Very competitive, yeah. Good competitive hockey.
Still some, you're seeing the growing pains. And
oh, yeah, 100%.
But we're going to continue to just watch as we see JV squad next year. I mean, we still got 8 games to go. Let's not worry so much about moving forward. But you are going to see you're seeing improvements.
JV's
like you said,
developmental.
Yep,
it's developmental, and it's not looking to go. I mean, if you're looking at the JV level to go win the championship, maybe you ought to look at your development strategy a little bit. But so yeah. Anyway, definitely proud of the squad. Good battle.
Yep. So
thanks for letting me stand in, Joe.
Of course,
appreciate it. It was fun having you, being there with you. So hopefully we can do it more.
Let's go. All right. So varsity, just some housekeeping here. Varsity's out there warming up right now. They have 9:15 to go on the clock till they'll head to the bench or to the locker rooms, get a new ice cut. Then you'll have opening lineups and the national anthem before their puck drop. Probably about 25 minutes from now.
Probably right. Thanks, Joe.
So find that link, and thanks for joining us, everyone. See you next weekend, 7:15 for JV puck drop. Stick around for a fun varsity Waterloo Ames game.